The Shadow of Power, 7 Dark Psychology Secrets, 0-100 to 130. The Hook, the Invisible Strings. In this world, there are 2 types of people. Those who play by the rules and those who write them. Most of us were raised to believe that if you are kind, if you work hard, and if you are nice, the world will reward you with respect. But as you've likely realized by now, the world doesn't work that way. Human psychology is wired for something much deeper, something more primal. We don't necessarily respect the nicest person in the room. We respect the person who commands the most presence. We respect the one who seems to know something we don't. We respect the one who cannot be easily read. Today, we are diving into the abyss. I am going to reveal 7 dark psychology secrets that create instant, undeniable respect. These are not just tips. These are psychological levers used by historical conquerors, modern-day CEOs, and master manipulators to flip the switch of authority in the minds of everyone they meet. By the end of this video, you will no longer be a spectator in social interactions. You will be the architect. But a word of caution: power is a double-edged sword. Use these secrets to build your empire, not to destroy others. Let us begin at 1:30 to 4 o'clock. Secret number 1, the void of precise silence. The average person is terrified of silence. Think about the last time a conversation died down. What did you do? You probably scrambled to find something to say. You made a joke, talked about the weather, or asked a meaningless question. In the eyes of high-status individuals, this behavior screams insecurity. It tells the world that you are uncomfortable in your own skin and that you are desperate for the approval of others. Dark psychology turns this on its head with a technique called the void. When someone asks you a challenging question, or worse, when someone tries to insult you, don't react. Don't defend yourself. Instead, look them directly in the eyes and wait. Count to 4 in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your face completely neutral. What happens in those 4 seconds is a psychological phenomenon. By refusing to fill the silence, you force the other person to fill it. They will start to stutter, they will explain themselves, or they will take back what they said. You have effectively made them dance for your response. Silence is the ultimate display of self-control. And in any room, the person with the most self-control is the person with the most power. From now on, stop talking to be heard. Start being silent to be felt. At 4 o'clock to 6:30. Secret number 2, the doctrine of scarcity, the ghost method. Why do we value diamonds? They aren't particularly useful, but they are rare. In economics, this is the law of supply and demand. In psychology, it's the doctrine of scarcity. If you are always available, always replying to texts within seconds, and always showing up to every social event, your value in the eyes of others plummets. You become a commodity, and nobody respects a commodity. To gain instant respect, you must become a ghost. You need to master the art of withdrawal. Be the most engaging, charismatic version of yourself when you are present. Command the room, tell the stories, be the light. But then leave. Leave while the party is still at its peak. Don't wait for things to get boring. By leaving early, you leave a vacuum behind. People will talk about you when you're gone. They will wonder where you went and what important thing you are doing. Respect isn't built when you are in the room. It is built in the minds of others when you are absent. If they can't have your time whenever they want, they will treat the time they do have with you as a precious resource. 6:30 to 9 o'clock. Secret number 3, the reverse vulnerability trap. Humans are biologically programmed to trust those who trust them. This is a survival mechanism. Master manipulators use this through a secret called the reverse vulnerability trap. If you want someone to respect and trust you instantly, you don't wait for them to open up. You open up first, but here is the dark part. The secret you share must be fake or insignificant. Tell them a story about a small failure you had in the past, or a minor fear you overcame. You know, I don't usually tell people this, but when I started my first business, I was actually terrified of public speaking. By sharing this secret, you trigger the reciprocity principle. Their brain thinks, he trusted me with his weakness, so he must be a good person. Now I must trust him. They will then reveal their actual secrets and weaknesses to you. Now you hold the cards. You have built a bridge of trust using a brick that cost you nothing. You appear humble and human, but you have gained access to their inner workings. 9 o'clock to 11:30. Secret number 4, the unblinking predator gaze. There is a reason why high-ranking military officers and elite leaders have a look that makes people freeze. It's all in the eyes. When humans are nervous, our blink rate increases. It's a biological response to stress. When we see someone blinking rapidly, our subconscious mind labels them as submissive or weak. If you want to project absolute dominance, you must master the predator gaze. This means consciously slowing down your blink rate. When you speak to someone, maintain 70% eye contact. But don't just stare, use the triangular gaze. Look at their left eye, then their right eye, then their forehead. Never look at their mouth unless you are in a romantic setting. Looking at the forehead projects a sense of judgment and authority. When you combine a slow blink rate with the triangular gaze, you trigger a primal fear response in the other person. They will feel as though you are looking through them, reading their thoughts. This creates an aura of mystery and danger that commands immediate respect. 11:30 to 13:30. Secret number 5, the Ben Franklin paradox. Most people think that to make someone like or respect them, they must do a favor for that person. They are wrong. The Ben Franklin effect suggests that we don't like people because of the favors we do for them. We like them because of the favors they do for us. If you have a rival or someone who doesn't respect you, ask them for a small, non-threatening favor. Could you lend me that book? Or I'd love your advice on this specific problem. When they do the favor, their brain undergoes cognitive dissonance. It thinks, I am doing something for this person, therefore I must like them. Why would I help someone I don't respect? To resolve the conflict, their mind automatically adjusts its perception of you. They start to respect you simply because they helped you. You have forced their mind to become your ally. 13:30 to 15:30. Secret number 6, emotional anchoring, the statue. Respect is often synonymous with stability. In a world of chaos, the person who remains unmoved is the leader. Dark psychology masters use emotional anchoring. While everyone else is reacting, laughing too loudly, getting angry, or panicking, you remain a statue. If someone tells a joke, a slight, knowing smile is more powerful than a loud laugh. If someone insults you, a calm, curious look is more devastating than an angry shout. When you refuse to be moved by external stimuli, you become the anchor of the room. People will subconsciously start looking at you to see how they should react. You become the barometer for the environment's emotions. By being the least reactive person, you become the most respected. 15:30 to 1700. Secret number 7, space dominance, the alpha posture. Finally, we must talk about the physical world. Your body is constantly broadcasting your status. Low-status individuals try to take up as little space as possible. They tuck their legs under chairs, they cross their arms, they hunch their shoulders. They are trying to hide. High-status individuals own the space. When you sit, spread out. Put your arm over the back of the chair. Lean back. Use slow, deliberate movements. Fast movements indicate agitation. Slow movements indicate a lack of fear. When you occupy space confidently, you are signaling to the primitive part of everyone's brain that you are the apex in this territory. You aren't afraid of being attacked, so you don't need to protect your vitals. This physical confidence forces others to treat you with the respect due to a leader. 1700 to 1800, the outro, mastery. You now hold the keys to the shadow side of human nature. These 7 secrets are powerful, but remember, the greatest power is not in controlling others, but in controlling yourself. Apply these techniques subtly. Do not rush. Let the world adjust to the new, more powerful version of you. If you found this deep dive valuable, hit the like button and subscribe to join our circle. Comment the word mastery below so I know you made it to the end. The journey to the top is lonely, but with the right knowledge, it is inevitable. Stay powerful.